by squeezing the back rotator cuff muscles back here. You're going to be turning your arm backwards. This is a modification to the Infraspinatus Teres Minor exercise. Those are part of the posterior rotator cuff muscles. Lay face up. Bring your bent elbow 90 degrees out from the midline. For those of you who can't lay flat on your stomach, this is a good beginner's version. Make a soft fist with your hand, with your thumb pointing up. Make sure your chest is wide open, that the ball and socket of your joint is touching the ground. It's flat on the ground. There's no gap between the shoulder and the ground. Try to spread your ball and socket joint out.
So as we exhale over a 3 count, we're going to squeeze 2, 3, hold it there, 2, 3, and then release very slowly over a 3 count.
Checking on your chest again. Make sure everything's flat. Squeeze 2, 3, hold it there for 3 counts, 2, 3, and release slowly over 3 counts.
Now, for those of you who have trouble bringing your elbow up this high, you can modify it by keeping it down lower, whether that be at a 45-degree angle or even along your side. Keeping that same motion with the thumb pointing backwards and squeezing that same muscle. So here with the elbow along the side, I'm going to squeeze 2, 3, hold it there, nice and strong, 2, 3, and release, 2, 3. So I'll do it once a little higher at that 45 if you can get it higher. Squeezing with that back muscle, 2, 3, holding it there, 2, 3, and release, 2, 3.
Remember to use only your shoulder muscles. Don't use your arm or forearm muscles to do this. Go as far back as you're able to do it. The muscle might cramp up, and that is fine because you're working on a weak muscle. So be really gentle when squeezing the muscles, because if you're trying too hard, your strong muscles around it, like the deltoids and the upper trapezius, they will take over and do the job intended for the small muscles. Make sure that both shoulders are evenly level, that your neck is not cheating and helping to elevate your shoulder.
As we're doing the exercise, you want to make sure that that chest stays opened up. One way to cheat is the shoulder tends to hike up or roll forward. So in between sets, just make sure your shoulder's nice and open with the ball and socket flat along the floor there.
And just remember that the intent of this exercise is to bring the ball and socket backwards to stabilize it. Tend to be more front dominant from lifting things, and that's one of the problems why we have shoulder problems. So it's very important that the ball and socket are flat on the table, on the ground, making sure it doesn't hike forward as you're squeezing backwards, because that would defeat the purpose.